Well, hello there folks and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video, and yes, it's another list. I'm milking it for everything it's worth. And we have today, I'm going to cover two. I'm going to cover the best independent bottler, and I'm going to do my favourite independent bottle of 2025. The only stipulation again, guys, is I've been buying them, I've been drinking them, and I've been sharing them. Again, I've been loads of festivals, I've tried lots and lots of indie bottles, and yes, these might not be the top five. For me, they're the top five that I've been out and purchased, but there's obviously a lot of great ones that are not going to be on the list. You can only buy so much whiskey, guys, and there's so many of them out there. So, yes, I'm going to cover the top 5 indie bottles here. And I'm going to kick it off with this one. This is a blended malt. This is from Old Perth. So, Old Perth out there, the predominantly sherry whiskies, maybe Speyside whiskies. This one here I've got here's the Old Perth Manzanilla. And this is 53.4% ABV. It says limited edition on that. But I've had no problem picking some of these up. I've actually, again, this is a replacement bottle, guys. So Old Perth is up there in Perthshire. I'd love to see Perthshire, maybe Stirling, Perth up there somewhere. Yeah, I've picked a few up. I've picked up the original. I've picked up the Palo Cortado. I've picked up the Manzanilla. Just to name a few, I've went through them big time. One of the great things about me is the pricing. I think the original comes in around about 35, maybe 35, 40 pounds. Great starter whiskey. Blended, getting into blended malts, it's fantastic. And then this one I think was around about 55 quid, I think, for the Manzanilla and also the Palo Cortado, which I've been smashing through both of these. So the first one on the list, guys, is Old Perth. Have you tried any Old Perth? Have you picked up any Old Perth? Dive into the comments and let us know what you think. So, the number 4 on the list, I'm going to head over to Glasgow. I'm going to head to Northstar Spirits. This is, I think, the latest one I've picked up, some Northstar. Under £50. 10-year-old Campbelltown. This is the Campbelltown Connection, so it's full of Campbelltown whiskies. I think the age statement is a 10 years on the age statement, but I do believe it has a little bit of Springbank 25 in there and Glen Scotia 25. I'm not expecting it to be massive quantities, but yeah, this was a fantastic little whiskey. This was fizzy and sherbety and it ticked a load of boxes. Very, very easy to sip. Great to sit down with a movie with. But I know they do lots of different things. I think I've picked up a few Northstars. I've done 3 or 4 of the Croucher & Co periodicals. I've picked up 2 or 3 of the Chaoses. I've done a couple of Sonics. So yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff coming out there from Northstar. And hopefully that continues into 2026. Great quality. Great variety, great mixes, the Highland whiskies, there's the Speyside single malts, Highland single malts, Islay single malts, they bottle them all. Fantastic little job they're doing up there, and hopefully that continues. So that's the 4th one on the list. This one for me is a big, massive new entry for 2025. I've picked up quite a few, I've reviewed quite a few, I've still got quite a few more to review, but this is from Living Souls, the good people at Living Souls. Yeah, this is the collab. Actually, this 1.5 years the collab. But yes, the probably the most famous one they've done to date is the 99-1, which was a little mishap with 18-year-old Lechig mixed with a 3-year-old grain whiskey. I think they picked up quite a bit of that because it's been out and about. I think that's one of the biggest talking points in 2025. Is that Lechig, that 99-1. So yeah, a couple of other ones that I've done. There's a Bal Blair. I think I've done a Williamson. There's a Tora Vague kicking around out there. There's quite a few. The Living Souls. I think they they knock out batches of 7 different whiskies at a go, I think. So massive 2025 they've had, and hopefully that continues again into 2026. This was bottled with the Thompson Brothers at 46.15. This is a mix between the blended Scotch 6-year-old from Thompson Brothers and that 99-1 from Living Souls. Just a quick mention as well, now that I'm on to Living Souls, I think another honourable mention may be to the good people at Turntable. I think I've done as much in 2025 as I did. I think it's a big 2024 with Turntable. Hopefully I get to do a wee bit more with them in 2026. So yeah, a wee bit honourable mention there for Turntable. And now we'll get to the big two, guys. So the big two, there won't be any surprises, I think. So the first one, number 2 I've got here is Signatory Vintage 100 proof range. This one's a Ben Nevis. What are you up at the top here, guys? There's all sorts. Blair Atholls, Auchrusts, Macallans, Lightwoods, you name it, they're all up there. So yeah, Signatory Vintage, I think they've been massive in 2025. Price points, £45, 50, 60, very, very well priced whiskies. Signatory Vintage, long may it continue. It was a bit of a no-brainer for it to be number 2. Whether it was number 1, yeah, I think you just got picked to be number 1, guys. I think I've bought more whiskey from this independent bottler than I've bought from anybody else in 2025. So it might be no surprise to you guys if you're following the channel, but the number 1 independent bottler for me is Thompson Brothers. Thompson Brothers, this is a T&N 1700 bottles of this one. But I don't know if guys, if maybe on that top shelf up there, up here, I think they are all right along to the end, Thompson Brothers. So whatever you fancy, it could be Linkwoods, it could be Auchrusts, it could be T&Nx, it could be Stoishas, it could be Bunas, it could be utterly no brand is exempt from the Thompson Brothers. Got a nice 18-year-old Highland Park up there. I've got a 27-year-old Glengarry. I've got the blended Scotch. You've got the blended malt in the SRV5. It's all sorts of stuff going on before we even get to the mystery malts, which you can probably see sneaking in the top there. I think they're up to batch 5 already, 4 for the UK and 1 predominantly for the US. So I think the batches are just getting bigger. I think that I do believe batch 5 is currently out at the minute, and there's a whopping, I think, 10,000 bottles maybe of that one. I think. Don't quote me on that number, but I think it's a big one. So I think the Thompson Brothers have had a massive year. They've announced they're going to plans for a new distillery, the Struy, digging ground at the minute, all this sorts of stuff's going on. So yeah, Thompson Brothers, my independent bottler of the year. And guys, just a quick one, this T&N that we have here is my independent bottle of 2025. 100 bottles. Look at this, guys. I'm nursing it. I don't think I'm able to pick up any more unless I find it at an auction somewhere. I did have Simon Thompson on a live stream with me, and we did discuss. I had a lineup of 6 Thompson Brother whiskies. This was one of those on the list. This was the standout on the night for me. Standout on the night for most of the guys on the stream. And I think Simon gave us a wee bit of a thingy on this. This is coming in. This is 5 years in Oloroso. It's finished for 5 years in Oloroso Hogsheads. For geeks, it was filled in 1st of April 2007, and it was bottled in January 2025. So I've had this for a wee while this year. I've been nursing it towards the end. I've shared out quite a bit of it. Had it in a tasting that smashed the tasting. I think one of the mystery malts, I don't know if it was maybe season 2 or season 3, this was in it, but it was proofed down to the 48.5. Hence why there's only 100 bottles of this one. I think some of the rest of it went into the mystery malt. So what a whopping year the Thompson Brothers have had. Hopefully that continues again into 2026. And hopefully my shelves don't get too heavy with all that Thompson Brothers up there. But guys, that's my list. That's me. If you've liked it, guys, dive into the comments. What's your independent bottle? I imagine the comments could get quite heavy with different things, different brands. You have your favourites. Everyone has them. These are just the top 5 brands that I picked up in 2025. Hopefully 2026 may be different, but we'll wait and see. But if you've liked it, guys, give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below. We're very close to the 8,000. Hopefully I can get there before Christmas or before the end of the year. That'd be fantastic. So dive in, help an old guy out, smash the button. If you want to help support, you can hit the join button. You can become a channel member. And if you want to help out on Patreon, you can do that for free. Or you can help support the channel on Patreon. But all the links will be in the description, guys. But other than that, I'm Alan. As we always say, the pleasure's in the sharing. And don't forget to send some great independent whiskey straight down the hatch. Cheers now.